What's up, guys? So today we are going to do our Backlash review, and man, the France crowd was amazing. So now we're going to get into the crazy matches. Oh my goodness. So first we started off with the first match being Solo Tamatanga versus Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, and you know, this match was listed as a tag team match, but then Solo and Tamatanga basically just, like, you know, they were punching Randy was punching Solo, and Kevin was punching Tamatanga, and dude, and then Solo was gonna do the Samoan Spike, and Randy RKO'd Solo on the announce desk. And then Kevin Owens had the sequence where he did a frog splash off the apron to Tamatanga through the table. And then Solo Samoan dropped Randy Orton through the table. And I'm like, dude, what the heck? And then Kevin Owens did what Kevin Owens usually does. And he does a reverse suplex. And man, did that reverse suplex like it was nothing. Threw 4 chairs to Tamatanga, and I'm just like, what the frick just happened, right? I was like, what the frick just happened? But yeah, and then to end it off, Tamatanga's brother? What was his name? Tolo. I think it was Tolo Tanga, whatever. And he pulled the referee out of the ring, and then basically just I don't know. And then Kevin did a stunner to one of the security guys in the beginning of the match. Basically just brutal, and then basically, I mean, I'm washed out. The France crowd just washed me out, guys. But yeah, great way to start off Backlash, and yeah, I'm still shocked. And then, basically to end the match, Solo does a hellacious Samoan Spike to Kevin Owens. Wipes him out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, and shout out to Randy. He did a power slam to Solo, but yeah. Samoan Spike to Kevin. 1, 2, 3. Solo, Tamatanga winning or standing by Tamatanga's brother, Tolo Tonga. Which is something special. Yeah, and then our second match, anyway, the previews and stuff, and then, you know, basically had a backstage segment with, well, let's go. Before that, we had the second match, which was the triple threat women's match between Bayley, Tiffany Stratton, and Naomi for the women's championship. This France crowd was singing Bayley's song like never. This might be in contention to Puerto Rico might be the second rowdiest crowd. And I'm going to put France at 1 because, geez, the whole show basically was France. The crowd. It wasn't even the matches. It was the crowd making the matches good. That's how good the crowd is. I just say that for one. But yeah, and the match, Tiffany Stratton looked great. She looked amazing. And Bailey looked great. Naomi looked amazing. And we got into a match, but and Tiffany like did this cartwheel Alabama slam to, and you could do that cartwheel from Bailey and what is it? Bailey and not Bailey. Tiffany Stratton and Naomi did a cartwheel. Then she did an Alabama slam to Naomi on the announce desk. And then she got Bailey, did an Alabama slam to Bailey on the announce desk. And I'm like, that got hit hard. And then she was going to do the double prettiest moonsault. There was a lot of roll-ups in the beginning. She did the prettiest moonsault. But then Naomi and Bailey move out of the way. And then they do a 1D a la the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. 1D to Tiffany Stratton, and I'm like, what the heck? How do they pull that off? How do they pull that off instead of pulling something else off? Like, dude. And to be basic with y'all, it was a pretty good rate match. Wasn't the best match of the night, but it was a great match. And then Bailey surprisingly won off a roll-up to Naomi. What? How do they do a roll-up? You know, like, it's a roll-up to be a roll-up. And I was pretty pissed off about that, but otherwise, it was great. And then we moved on to, just an amazing, what was it? Amazing, match between, what was the match? The match was between, what match was it? I'm totally blank, guys. Like, actually, I don't know. Because the matches were all so good. Damian Priest versus Jey Uso. So then we had a backstage segment where Solo, Tama Tonga, and Tola Tonga come out. Tola Tonga come out. And they're just standing there in front of Jey Uso, like. So maybe, after that stare down, maybe we have Solo versus Jey Uso. Like, that would be cool. But that can't work because we're on SmackDown. But that was the first time I saw Jey Uso in, like, a couple months. Maybe almost a year. Then we got into the yee. Bro, France was yeeting it down when Jey Uso's music hit. Can we talk about that? Yee. Bro, I got a workout from that. Look at that. Workout. That was from the workout, by the way. But this match might have been the best match of all Backlash. And lots of overbooking and stuff. Like, really, like, overbooked as hell. Like, when I mean that, I mean, yeah. But Yeah, and then basically got in the match. Jay did a super kick. It was a splash, which he kicked out of, and I'm like, what the heck? And Damien was going to do this House of Heaven choke slam, and JD came in and did that to Jay, and then Damien did a spear to Jay, and I'm like, that's got to be. And then he kicks out. And he's this House of Heaven choke slam to Jay, and I'm like, dude, he kicked out. Jay's new champion. I thought Jay was going to be the new world heavyweight champion. Like, dude. But no. No, it wasn't. Because then, I mean, we're on that match in a minute. And then Jey Uso did another Uso splash. Then Finn Balor got involved. He got punched out by Jay, and then Jay did a spear to Damien, kicked out. I'm like, bro. And then he did a suicide dive to JD, and then a spear to Finn Balor, and I'm like, how? Like, how did he do that spear to Finn? And then he gets back in the ring. That's when Damien got advantaged. And basically, the win South Heaven chokeslam off the top rope. 1, 2, 3, and still your world heavyweight champion, Damian Priest. And then we move on to the women's tag team championship match between the Kabuki Warriors and Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Which I got all my predictions right, by the way. I knew that Damien was gonna win. Sad for Jey Uso though. I wonder what he's gonna do after this downfall. But yeah. But in the end of this match, they did the kick punch to Bianca. Bianca was down, like Super Bianca. She's Super Bianca, I'm telling you. Kicks out of that. And not only she kicks out of that, but she kicks out of an insane elbow. Well, she doesn't kick out of that. Insane elbow, like 619. Which Jade Cargill broke up the pin. And then she did a big boot to Bianca. She did a big boot. And I'm like, dude, that big boot might have ended that career in charisma. In a charisma. And then and to end the match, she did a big boot. Then she did a hellacious. But then Kairi Sane, they were beating on. Asuka were beating on Jade, like, dude. There was this spot where Jade did a springboard cross body, and Jade did a flying cross body thing. But yeah, and she did a flying cross body to Kairi Sane and Asuka off the springboard. Just like, dude, like, how? How do you do that? Like, actually. And then how big and muscular she is. I don't know how she does it. Bianca and Jade did this the whole time, and I'm like, dude, just stop. Stop the action. And then, basically, Bianca, Jade like, caught Kairi Sane off the power bomb, and she twisted her, and then caught her, and then did that inverted slam to Jade, and I'm like, that's it. It's over with. And to Kairi Sane, but that wasn't it, because then Bianca did a KOD to Asuka through the table. I mean, not to the table, but on the Asuka. KOD and Kairi Sane on the Asuka. 1, 2, 3, Jade pins him, and your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. And, they hugged it out. Bianca, I don't think, has ever had Women's Tag Team Gold. Neither has Jade. So, yeah, they hugged each other. Knew that. And then comes the main event. AJ Styles versus the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This match was, I thought, going to be a good match until my expectations were lowered. But it was still a good match, though. Actually, it was a great match. Great performance by Cody and Styles. They had a headlock takedown. The Styles grabbed him. It was a 30-minute match. And Styles did a 450 splash springboard. Cody kicked out. Cody did a disaster kick. He kicked out. And then Cody did a Cody cutter. He kicked out. And Styles, there was so much, kick outs and, stuff in the match. Then Styles does not do even his finisher or his signature. Well, he does do a phenomenal form, but Cody super kicks him in midair. And he does a whoa now for the crossroads. Then he does a super Cody cutter. Hashtag Super Cody in the comments. But yeah. Then, Cody. The France crowd was like, nah. Now we did that so many times in that match. It was crazy. But then, in the end, Cody does a crossroads. One crossroads to AJ Styles. He's gonna do a crossroads. 1, 2, 3. And your winner, and still your undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Once undesirable, once undeniable, once undesirable, and now phenomenal, Cody Rhodes. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Deuces. Yeeters.